So, welcome back, my people. Today we are back once again. And I know I said I wouldn't do more videos like these, but the situation is getting dire, or I think it is, because we're gonna read something here. It just came out today. So, Lewinsky, the president of Ukraine, now says that this Ukraine situation, Russia and Ukraine situation, may lead into a third world, third world war. Jeez, World War III. He's saying that this may lead into World War III with this whole no-fly zone over Ukraine and all this stuff happening and all the shitty decision Biden is making. Will we get into a war, or is this just more war propaganda? That's the thing. It could be war propaganda. They could be using war propaganda to put a fear in people, a new fear, because the old fear is gone. The kuf is gone. Now they need to put a new fear into people, so they're gonna focus on this. So, is this all just war propaganda, or is this the real deal? Are we gonna see global conflict in a few years? From here to another 5 years, are we gonna see global conflict? Is it gonna affect us, the civilians of the United States, the civilians of America? Is it gonna face other countries? Or is this just gonna go away? Like any other small invasion war that's happened before in our history. We don't know. We really don't know. But we're gonna watch this video and see what they say. See the quality. The quality's not that good. Best. There we go. Oh no. I put best and now it fucking froze up. There we go. Perfect. So, see, the media is now pushing this World War III situation. Because as soon as politicians from around the world, have a plan, have an agenda in their mind, they're not gonna let go of the agenda until that agenda, whatever that agenda is, happens. Until that agenda is actually put in place, they're not gonna stop. They're gonna keep using propaganda. They're gonna keep 24/7 news coverage of what's happening. They're gonna keep pushing this agenda of the World War III. Now that Ukraine is being attacked, and there's a possibility of it happening, they're going to use the Ukraine situation to push the World War III. So, should we be scared? Should we be in fear? No, we shouldn't be in fear, because the world is an uncertain place. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know this is going to escalate into a more severe conflict. We don't know. Right now, it's just your normal propaganda, your normal news media coverage, your normal garbage media project coverage, your normal agenda-based narratives. That's all it is right now, and that's what they're doing. It doesn't matter if they're from the right or they're from the left. Both of them are pushing different agendas on their own. But let's keep watching this video. He is predicting full-scale war, and they did use a video. Let me see if I can actually find the video. It's maybe a little bit too graphic for YouTube, but let's read this first before we do move on to the next thing I want to show you. The outcome of the Russian President Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine has yet to be decided, but it's possible the decision has set off a path to a full-scale global war. Zelensky told NBC Nightly News anchor Lester Holt when asked whether he understood concerns for President Joe Biden about not escalating tensions or provoking Moscow. Nobody knows whether it may already started, and what is the possibility of this war. If Ukraine will fall, in case Ukraine will, it is very hard to say, Zelensky said. And we'll see this 80 years ago. We've seen this 80 years ago. When the Second World War has started, nobody will be able to predict when the full-scale war will start. Exactly. No one predicted it. No one knew that they were gonna that the Germans were gonna invade Poland. No one knew that. No one did. No one knew that the Japanese were gonna hit Pearl Harbor. No one knew that. No one knew that the war was gonna end with nukes. No one knew that. No one did. Because a war starts off slow. First, there's a center conflict, a beginning conflict, and it starts slowly going through until it gets into the bigger conflict. It slowly goes throughout the years. If we are going to see a global conflict, oh jeez, I'm sorry, I just got distracted by this retarded ass shirt. Don't worry, we had our, like I said, that pissed me off. So if we do go into a global conflict, it's not going to be this summer. It's not going to be the end of the year. It's going to take some time, because war takes time to develop. But what do you do in that situation where you're at war? Nuclear war? I'm not pretty sure it's going to be nuclear war. I'm really not sure it is going to be nuclear war. It doesn't look like it's going to be nuclear war. Doesn't feel like it's going to be nuclear war. Could be. I could see a cyber warfare, and we're already at a Cold War. If you don't understand that we are already at a Cold War, you have to understand that we are at a Cold War already. We're already living it. World War III? Not so sure about it yet. He further emphasized that the outcome of this war puts the whole civilization at stake. Zelensky said the Ukrainian people are uncomparable even if Russian forces overtake cities, including capital Kiev. Russian forces may occupy the land, but they cannot take Ukraine's dignity and love for their country, he said. So now Zelensky, the president, is warning the world that a major global conflict may start. But I'm gonna try to. Where is this? Here we go. This should be the video. I'm gonna show you guys this. See if this actually is the video. Because Jesus, I hit my desk. I just let the. So this video, apparently he was using war footage of dead people on the streets of war-torn buildings, just to make people understand that this is getting serious. Wait, jeez, this is still goddamn commercial. See, in the end, if you really think about it, this is a form of war propaganda. They are using footage from destruction and death to promote a new conflict, to further promote and put into people's head that there's going to be a global conflict. There could be one, there could be one, there could be one. That's all this is. It's propaganda. It's clear as day that it is. And there's people out there that say there's nothing happening. that this war isn't happening, for whichever truther in the community that says this situation isn't happening, you're an idiot, man. Come on now. Not all you can't believe every single conspiracy either. You know that, right? But saying that this war isn't happening, is just the most idiotic thing I ever heard. There is an actual conflict going on.